What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the KellyCast Season 2, Episode 1. Episode 2 is going to be the full podcast. This one, Mike, we're talking just about the Thursday night football game, Kansas City Chiefs, Detroit Lions. Tell me how excited you are.
I am excited to watch Mahomes get another ankle broken. No.
We don't hope injuries on anybody.
Oh, no, of course not. Of course not. But I'm pretty excited, man. Detroit's got a revamped offense. This is going to be absolutely a blast.
Your wife is excited to watch Jahmyr Gibbs.
Oh, yeah.
But it's Jameer. That's okay, Melissa. I'll help you through this fantasy season. Don't you worry. She doesn't have Jahmyr Gibbs.
I'm stuck on Mika, so we won't blame you.
I don't understand why you can't say Micah's name. It's very simple. There's a lot of names that you can't say, but that one really stumps me. Okay, Kansas City, Detroit. Let's get into the notes here, Mike. Travis Kelce goes down with a hyperextended knee, and it is still up in the air whether or not he is going to play tomorrow. Do you think that plays a big option in Kansas City winning this game?
So I wanna bring attention to one of our fans' comments earlier. She said Andy Reid does this all the time, right? Just to make you think he's not going to play and then he plays. Yeah. So I'm gonna bounce it back at you real quick. Do you think that that's what Andy Reid's doing?
No, I saw the X-ray.
Okay.
I mean, maybe he has done it in the past, and I haven't been aware of it. But in this case, I think this is a legit thing. And maybe every team does it. Remember, Who was it? Sammy Watkins used to be reported as, like, hurt before the season, and then he would come out in week 1 and go for, like, 267 and 2 touchdowns. Right, he always played better when he was injured, but was he in, I don't know.
Fair point, but this guy forgot what he was going to say.
So no Kelce for Kansas City, their number one wide receiver option. Of course, he plays tight end, but he's possibly the best tight end of all time. So if he doesn't play, it's going to be really difficult for Kansas City, especially when their wide receiver room is so weak. But if anybody can do it, it's Mahomes. I don't care that it's Sky Moore. I don't care that it's Rashee Rice. I don't care who... They have it received.
My thoughts came back to me. I was going to say that. you pretty much read my thoughts that I forgot. They must have flew into your brain. It's a big loss for him because he's just definitely his number one target. But at the same token, the guy won a Super Bowl on a basically broken ankle. One leg. So I have faith in them. I think it's going to be a shootout game.
Okay. I like that.
Detroit was fourth last year in offense. They may not have made the playoffs, but fourth in total offense. Yeah. And that was behind 3 teams. And I'm sure you know what teams they are.
Bills
was number
Chiefs.
3. So they were just right behind the Bills.
Chiefs.
The Eagles.
Oh.
The Chiefs.
Okay, no Bengals up there. I'm shocked.
Bengals were not up there that I saw. So
they must have been 5.
Yeah.
One other note on Kansas City that I think is worth mentioning. Well, 2 actually. The running back. Pacheco is good, man. Like I think we used to underrate him, and I think he still might be underrated. I think he is a very viable back, and you might see a lot of him here in this game. The other note for Kansas City, defensive end Chris Jones. And I was talking to somebody at work about this. It's like, why does Kansas City always do so well in the playoffs? Why do they always figure out a way to turn it on? And other than it being Andy Reid, and other than him being a great head coach, their defense plays bad throughout the regular season. But come playoffs, it's good. And one of those reasons that it's so good is because of Chris Jones. He's holding out for money, and he says his holdout could last all the way until week 8. You and me are hoping for that. I think there's a lot of others who are hoping for that as well.
Absolutely. I think that would be a fantastic move. Please do that. And the other, at least 5 or 6 other guys I could think of that I would like to join them.
Yeah, exactly. But going into Detroit, Mike, you mentioned them having a top 4 offense. Not only that, but they have a top offensive line in the league, 10th last year in terms of the offensive line. They're, of course, missing wide receiver Jameson Williams, who was suspended due to gambling on the NBA in the Detroit Lions parking lot. So he was suspended for 6 weeks because that's just how it is.
Hopefully that rule changes, but for now the rule's the rule. Unfortunate.
That's an old person mindset. Oh, the rule is the rule.
Change it then. How is that an old person mindset? Do you guys not want to change now? Are you not saying
No, I want to change it before this nonsense happens.
Before. So we live and we learn and we change things.
No.
So
who learns? Negative. All right, Kansas City, Detroit, Mike. This is our first time betting on winners and losers. The only thing on the line is maybe the dishes are clean in the living room. Who knows? We're not putting any money on this. That's for damn sure. Yeah. Let's see who you are going with in this game. I'm going to make you kick us off. Kansas City or Detroit?
Like I said, it's going to be a shootout game. Jared Goff.
Who is Jeff Goff?
I don't know. Some random guy in my dreams, apparently. I think it's going to be a shootout game. I think it's going to be very
high
close.
Scoring.
I think it's going to be, mid-tier to high-scoring game. I don't think it's going to be a snoozer. You're not going to see a field goal kicking game. You might see one or two.
Yeah.
Neither one has a great defense. I'm going Kansas City.
Okay.
I mean,
just because it
wouldn't be the first time that a Super Bowl, as we know, a Super Bowl team lost the opening game.
Yeah, it's happened.
But Bills Rams, we beat the crap out of them.
Now, are you picking Kansas City because of their success? Because you know more about them? What is it?
I know a little bit more about them. Everybody knows about them if you're a Bills fan. Mm-hmm. I'm picking them because I believe that they are just going to pound on. Mahomes is going to Mahomes, as they would say.
Interesting. I
just see them winning. I can't really explain a feeling, Dan. It's just.
I think there's a couple of other guys we missed here for Detroit. They're starting Jack Campbell, a middle linebacker, a rookie. They also took a safety there in the third round from Alabama. I'm blanking on his name right now. I think he's going to play. And they have Jahmyr Gibbs, the rookie at running back. So as exciting as that is, you go through growing pains with rookies. And coming out against Kansas City in the bright lights, I am also selecting the Kansas City Chiefs. I think we both knew who we were taking in this game going in. But I think as the year goes on, the Lions are one of those teams that, of course, there's a nuke down here. Somebody call Oppenheimer. That's it.
Oppenheimer. Oh, yeah, we usually don't film this early. I got to take my old people medicine.
But we both expected to take Kansas City. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, Detroit's one of those teams that just gets better as the year goes on. It's like that team that runs the ball in the first quarter and the second quarter and gets no yards, but in the fourth quarter they break one for 29.
Detroit is the Buffalo Bills for 15 years before we got Josh Allen.
Yep.
That's all I can say about that. They got their sorta Josh Allen who could get them the points. I said sorta. Not even close. Of course, it's not even close. But they got their quarterback that can get them points, get them wins. They don't have that quarterback that can get them over the hump. Mm-hmm. So
they have somebody who is a complementary piece to their football team, but he's not going to make you better. He'll win you some games. He'll play some mistake-free football every now and again, but he's not going to be the reason. Okay, let's be fair. He plays in the NFL. Maybe he'll be the reason you win a couple games. He's not going to be the reason you win a Super Bowl. He's just not that guy. Even though he did go to a Super Bowl with the Rams, of course.
Was that in his first year?
Second
year? Okay.
Second year. Because then he got that massive contract, and that's why he was traded away.
Because I was going to say, if I remember, somebody recently said that there was a statistic that it was crazy, like 90% or something. It was way up there. 90% of quarterbacks who go their first year never make it back. And I've seen that an argument or something why Joe Burrows is never going back or something like that.
Yeah, Joe Burrows, classic Mike with his name stuff.
Burrow.
He has his jersey upstairs. I don't understand.
I don't wear it. Do you see what I wear every time?
You've worn it maybe twice.
Cowboys.
Yeah, of course.
Or the Bills.
It's not my fault you weren't loved as a child. So we both picked the Kansas City Chiefs. Episode 2
I did get picked on a lot.
Of the KellyCast podcast. The full episode will be going up tomorrow on Friday. I hope you guys are ready for that. I hope you're excited. It's going to be a long video. Myself and Mike are about to record it, so stay tuned for that. Hope you enjoy the game tonight. Let us know your predictions down below. If you'd like to join us, we'd love it. So thanks again, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.